had just come home from my feminist studies class and was ready for a nap when I heard a knock at my door. The homeless girl I gave money to burst in yelling that I gave her a ripped dollar and now she would never get to Broadway. I was so busy dealing with her that I didn't notice my neighbor sneaking in. He came in like a wrecking ball, then burrowed into my couch. The homeless girl started smacking me with her shoe, which was covered in some sort of metal. All I wanted was my apartment to myself, but my neighbor freakily hissed at me when I tried to make him move. Taking a seat, I found out the metal on her shoe was actually thumbtacks. I decided to deal with her later. When I tried to approach my neighbor, he yelled that I was going to hear him roar. Roar louder than a lion. Who says stuff like that? Then that chick from my feminist studies class came out of nowhere, jabbering on about some concert she got tickets to and how empowering it would be. I tried to tell her that I was busy that night, but all I could hear was something that sounded like a cat and a typewriter fighting behind me. My neighbor and the homeless woman were wrestling over a hat. I thought I finally got a moment of rest when we got to the couch, but then she pulled out her book of poetry. As she started reading, I tried desperately to get away, and to remember her name. Valerie? Veronica? Vivian? Vagina? Oh god, she started reading limericks from her reproductive rights tab. She handed me the book and told me to read a poem she had written just for me about when we first met. I thought I'd be stuck reading about my drowsy eyes forever when the homeless girl danced by. She wasn't wearing that before, right? I needed to get away, now. I didn't know how the faucet got turned on, but I also didn't know how anything that was happening that day came about. And now she was back in her old clothes. I went to turn the sink off, again, and some creepy hand creature came out of nowhere. I thought maybe I would escape the weird stuff back in the living room. I was very wrong. I could just go to sleep and hope they were gone when I woke up. Nope, not going there either. The kitchen seemed to be the safest place. Until... well, that was an image I was never going to get out of my head. My last option was to escape to the couch. But there was no escape in this apartment. Too many strange things had happened, and all I wanted to do was sleep. If I could just sleep.